Accountability letter or gratitude letter, which one do I use? Hello and welcome to Love Advice TV. If this is your first time visiting the channel, then welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can become part of the community. And if you've already been part of the community for quite some time, then welcome back. My name is Danny, and I'm one of the head coaches here at the With My Ex Again project and the Happily Committed project. And obviously, on the channel that we are on right now, which is the Love Advice TV channel. So, what is the purpose of this video, right? Why did I decide to create this video? And the reason for why is because I have gotten a lot of questions about how to utilize an accountability letter, whether it's the right type of letter that you should be sending. Is a gratitude letter a better option? Based on your specific situation, which one is the best option to use? And I understand why this would be such an important question, right? Because if you've already done the work on yourself and you feel like you have gotten to a good place, this is kind of like that Hail Mary pass. It's that last attempt to open up the lines of communication, and therefore a lot is riding on it. So I understand the anxiety or the fear or the concern of making sure you are choosing the right one. So how do you know you are choosing the right one? The first thing that we want to take into consideration is the situation itself, right? How long has it been since you have communicated with your ex? What were the reasons for the breakup, right? Were they severe reasons? Was it a hostile breakup? Was it an amicable breakup? Did the both of you agree that it was the right thing to do, to step away from the relationship, right? Maybe the both of you were not happy. There was lack of fulfillment. The needs and expectations were not being met. And you guys came to an agreement to take a step away for at least a period of time. Are you in a situation where your ex is not speaking to you because they are expecting you to be overly emotional or overly sensitive, or try to communicate how you're feeling about the breakup or the relationship or whatever the case may be, right? And in those types of circumstances or situations, strategically speaking, it's worth it to approach it differently than we normally would, right? Because you want to throw your ex off. You don't want them to expect what's going to be coming down the pipeline, what's next, right? And if you have become predictable in your actions, right, your behaviors throughout the breakup, that may be why they are not communicating with you and not wanting to open up the lines of communication. So at that point, again, what option do you select? So let's go over the differences between an accountability letter and a gratitude letter, right? So an accountability letter, it is really kind of broken up into three parts, right? So the first section of the letter is what you feel you are accountable for, the mistakes that you made, the things that you recognize need to change, and patterns of behavior that you may not necessarily be so proud of. And the second part of that is the things that you are currently doing in order to change those behaviors. That may be you are working with a relationship coach. You are currently going to therapy to unpack whatever traumas or triggers you may have. You are focusing on your physical health, right? So you are taking on a better diet and you're working out and you're being more active. Maybe one of the issues in the relationship was that you were not as social as your ex was, and they wanted you to be a little bit more extroverted or a little bit more open to new experiences. So that is something that you have decided to do for yourself in order to rebuild your self-confidence or your self-esteem or become the person that you've been wanting to become, right? So whatever it is that you were doing to work on yourself goes into that second section. And then the last part of it is just your intentions, right? That does not necessarily mean that you are saying to them, hey, I want to get back together. No, that's not the point. It's more so along the lines of saying, hey, because of these things that I've recognized and I'm now in a different place in my life, I would love to open up the lines of communication, right? Keeping it very neutral, right? But also setting an expectation and an intention so that it does not come off aggressively and they do not feel like they immediately have to go on the defensive, especially if they are not ready. Now, the difference between that and a gratitude letter is The gratitude letter is more of a kind of reverse psychology type situation where you are telling that person, look, as much as I may not have wanted the breakup to happen, and as upset as I may have been post breakup, I have come to recognize and realize that it was probably the best thing for the two of us. I am now in a much better place because of the decision you made, which was to walk away from the relationship, and therefore I am grateful. I hope you are doing well and that life is treating you well and that you are achieving everything that you want to achieve. Deuces, right? And you may be saying to yourself, Coach Jenny, that's terrifying. You're basically telling that person goodbye. And in a sense, you kind of are. And the reason why you are doing that is because they would not expect that from you. They would not expect you to have gotten to a place where you are happy with the decision, that you are okay with the decision because it was the right decision. And that action in and of itself will throw them off, and it will plant a seed of interest, right? Because they're going to say, wait, hold on. This is not the person that I broke up with, right? They were clingy and needy and anxious and controlling and all of those types of things. And this is coming out of left field. So they will feel like there is a change that has happened. Now, the most important part about an accountability letter and a gratitude letter is making sure that it is being sent at the right time. And timing is everything, right? If you break up with somebody or you're broken up with and literally a week later you're sending an accountability letter, as good intentioned as that may be, not enough time has passed for them to believe that the changes are permanent. Therefore, it is important to send these letters at the right time. And we have to take certain variables into consideration, right? How long ago did the breakup happen? How long were you guys together? Again, what was the severity of the breakup? And all of that determines when and what letter we send. So if this is something that you are struggling with and you feel like you need more help with, I am more than happy to help you with that. I help clients all the time with accountability letters, when to send them, how to send them, what to say. And if you feel like you need a little extra guidance, make sure you book a one-on-one coaching session. I am telling you, it will help you exponentially because you are getting an outside perspective, right? A third-party perspective from somebody who does this all the time and works with clients consistently on opening the lines of communication again. And if that is something that you feel like you need, I will make your life easier and attach a link in the description box down below for a one-on-one coaching session. You could just click on it and we can get to work right away. If you feel like you want to try to maybe utilize one of our trainings first, absolutely more than welcome to. I will actually put a link in the description box down below as well for our perfect accountability letter training. That way you can maybe take a look at that, try to utilize that first. And any questions that you may have, then you can feel free to book a one-on-one coaching session. But I want to give you as many resources as I possibly can. Now, if you, again, have any questions, if you feel like maybe your story is very particular, if you felt like maybe I may have missed a tip or two because you've been through this before, put it in the comment section down below. I love to interact with you guys. I love to engage with you. And any questions that you ask, I try to answer as many as I possibly can. Because at the end of the day, this channel was made for you. This community was created for you. So your opinions matter. Your experiences matter. Leave your comments down below. Again, my name is Danny. I'm your life and relationship coach. I hope you're staying happy and healthy, and I will see you in the next video.